just a few days ago, that happened. THF was allegedly spotted Duck downtown and called the dudes from O Block. You know, he's been charged with conspiracy to commit murder.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Wavy. I am back with another banger for y'all. So for today's video, I'm reacting to O Block J Hood. I kind of reacted to a video like this in the previous one of my videos, where O Block J Hood, a friend of King Von, tells you some stories and secrets that have not been let out to the public. Well, in this one, you know what I mean, he's gonna be talking all about FBG Duck and, you know, the feud that they had, and unfortunately the passing of FBG Duck. So without further ado, we go get into O Block J Hood and see what he has to say. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to drop a sub, like if you enjoy, and let's get into the video.
All right, J Hood, how's it going?
Man, it's going good, brother. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Glad to have you back.
Hey, man, glad to be back, man. Cliche, but I'm glad to be back, man. You know, anytime that I could get out here and, you know, speak a little bit of wisdom to the world, man, I gladly will.
Man, that's what it is, man. You know, the last interview did really good. Really good numbers, man. Well, I wanted to get right into the biggest news in the drill community, and that is Trap Lord Ross's documentary titled King Von, Rap's First Serial Killer. Just off the name, you know, how do you feel about that?
Man, just off the name.
If you don't know, in the documentary that he's talking about, the guy said King Von had like, shit, I swear he said like 8 or 12 bodies or something like that. That's crazy to think about. What is your guys' opinions on that? But let's go ahead and see O Block J Hood's opinion.
And I know the life that he lived, and none of us are perfect. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, if you know, a serial killer, if it's so many amount of bodies that would, you know, get the people to look at you as a serial killer, if the truth is the truth. But for me, you know, knowing him being my friend, you know, me knowing the love side of him and how, you know, everything that he did was because we're stuck in a war against our own, and we've been tricked into it, man. So it's a lot of ways that I feel about it, but, you know, pertaining to the name, man, Cam, you know, I try to gird my loins about with truth and walk in truth, but, you know, it hurts. You know, the truth hurts. You know, that's just the truth. So I could just say the truth hurts. You know, nothing cuts deeper than the truth. So before I say anything that is, you know, okaying what he's done, you know, I would just say the truth hurt, and that is rooted in truth. But like everything that's what's going on, man, I feel like we all have a part in, you know, how the lives change out for those who are, you know, like King Von's. I feel like a lot of us got a part in that, you know, whether you glorify the music or you glorify the TV shows that glorify Black Death. I feel like a lot of it is all tied together, man. So yeah, Von messed up, but I feel like we as a people, you know, let Satan, you know, cause division within us. And so, man, I feel like, again, man, we all got a part in it. Everybody got a part in it.
He didn't do a very good job at addressing the question right there. The whole question was the topic of King Von being a serial killer. I don't think I'd classify King Von as a serial killer, but you guys let me know what you guys think of that in the comment section.
Did you have a chance to watch it or any parts of it or anything?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't even watch it like that, you know, because I already know what they're going to talk about. Mostly they're going to use my stuff that I've talked about to show about, you know, that's what I've been seeing them do on Snapchat, you know, basically using all the stuff that I said.
So in the documentary, you know, which, you know, he did do pretty good amount of research and everything, you know, he uses a lot of King Von's tweets and his music, police reports, to link him to 11 murders that Von was either accused of doing or being involved in. And that's where he gets the serial killer title and narrative from.
Yeah.
Me, you know, growing up, man, I never really envisioned like a gangster as a serial killer. And I always, when I think of a serial killer, I always thought of like just some random dude who like just goes around and just kidnaps people and just kills.
Who like kills innocent people.
Them for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, I never really thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like, in a sense, that's really what they are. You feel me? People would know. I wouldn't say the motive that we have as black people is a good enough motive for us to go out there and kill people, but it's not like they are just messed up in the mind. Our people are deceived, and we think that if we go knock somebody off, that's just one less person that we get that we protect ourselves from coming and knocking us off, versus being a serial killer. You just killing anybody just because you want to kill, versus, Von being deceived to thinking that he was protecting his people. But, he wasn't protecting his people. We are all each other's people, no matter what we look like. And so it's just deceit. It's deceit from the enemy, which is not us.
In our last interview, we kind of touched on Duck's mom saying there would be more arrests made for the murder of her son. And just a few days ago, that happened. THF Teasy was allegedly spotted Duck downtown and called the dudes from O Block. He's been charged with conspiracy to commit murder. What'd you think when you seen that news?
Man,
before he touches on that, that's crazy. I didn't even know about that. I've never heard of this Theezy guy. Never heard of him, but that's crazy. Apparently, he called Muop and all those people from Old Block. That he spotted Duck. He called Muop and all them people. They raced down there, and then they went to go get FBG Duck. That's crazy, sad, and but yeah, I didn't know that's how it went down.
When I seen that, I mean, obviously it made sense, because who gave up the call? But all I saw in that was that, man, I know that man wished that he could have went back. And then I also seen how many times they shot Duck, man. And I just got a major remorse for Duck, for his mama, for what, for us, because that's all our brothers. Whether your mom may have to have him, Cam, that's still your brother. We all got one father who overrides it all. That's the God, and we losing our brothers. Whether you look like them or not, that's our brother, all of us. And we've been tricked to thinking that because somebody look like you or they come from a different background that we ain't family. Or you weren't born in this, that we ain't blood, bro. We all family.
Nah, bro, spitting some facts right now.
And so it's sad, man, because it's just live, bro. How many people is that? 6 people? That's
6 people.
6 people. And then you add Duck, that's 7. Lives that is capable of doing anything that the Most High will, capable of greatness. We all capable of greatness. You feel me? In many different areas. But it's just heartbreaking that, because it's just so much death that we so desensitized to it that people, it ain't hitting hard, Cam. It's not hitting hard. It ain't hitting hard, man. But I hope that all of them, that they can see that God is still extending their hand to them. Cause y'all still alive. Y'all got his anointing in y'all lungs, so you can ask for forgiveness. King Von, FBG Ducks, all of them that's gone, they gone. Ain't no more repent. Duck can't ask for forgiveness. So even in that, I hope that they can see that God still has grace over them. And what is grace? Is giving forgiveness to people who it ain't worthy of your forgiveness. And that's just what it is, but it's sad, man. It's terrible. Man, 7 lives, 1 moment that probably lasted a couple minutes.
Well, a lot of people believe that somebody is actually cooperating, and that's how they're getting a lot of their information. They do have the dude on surveillance. Supposedly they got him on camera. He's in the Montclair store making the call. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people still believe. I mean, I guess there was some FBI documents where there is somebody snitching, but it's not somebody directly in the circle that's snitching.
Yeah.
Damn, the way they got bro on camera in the store while he was buying something at Montclair. They caught him on camera calling the people from Old Block, damn, and giving up the location. That's crazy. Nah, they did their research on that. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think about that?
Man, Cam, if somebody is able to monetize or able to stay out of, keep their freedom to tell on them, and then nobody know you doing it, man, people gonna sing like a canary. If they come lock you up, and they know people, the greatest thing a man has is his freedom. So if I come mess with your freedom, why you think, man, a lot of why I stopped was because I didn't want my freedom to be taken away from me. You know, it wasn't the main thing because I didn't care about living or dying, and I wasn't gonna get caught in that, so I was gonna go out dying anyway. But man, when you put somebody freedom, when they battling with that, man, a man to do anything. Them bars, that jail cell, man love to fulfill the desires of the flesh. Locked up, you ain't fulfilling no desires. Ain't no more smoking, drinking, partying, fornicating, getting to look at your loved ones. And whoever they got, they must got something. And people be telling me, people keep thinking that it's me. No, I ain't cooperating with no, bro. They can't, they can't get nothing out of me versus like snitching on people, because niggas snitch on themselves anyway. Just to be quite frank, so really, it wouldn't be no reason for niggas to snitch. But like, man, somebody's monetizing off of it, and do I think that it's wrong? Nope. Because what's happening is more wrong than the dude that's telling the truth. Why ain't nobody mad at the people that did it? Y'all mad at the dude who's telling the truth? That's darkness. Don't tell. No, some of us need to be locked up. Some of us, our freedom need to be taken away from us because all we doing is living to cause chaos, strife, fighting with the fists of the wicked. That's all we doing. So some of them, like the five, like, who did that with FBG, man, I know them. Some of them, I say, like, man, I wish that they could have, but some of them, they need to be locked up because all it was going to be was more. Come on. I'd rather a few be locked up to save the rest of the lives that's going to get tainted for looking at these people and thinking that this is okay. Because for a shorty in the hood, Cam, what's our hope? Our hope is in what we see daily. Our hope is in those dudes that grow up in the hood, and we whatever we can find hope. So if they come around with money, cars, our hope is in seeing those things, and then how do we get to getting those things? Selling drugs, putting our people down, lifting us up, robbing, stealing, killing. This is our hope. And so again, yeah, it's always, man, hey, the sacrifice a few for the whole, why not? Why not? If all that few gonna do is pollute and taint the rest of the whole, get them up out of here. We gotta get them up out of here. So whoever's doing it, man, more power to you. And one thing I gotta say about the whole snitch thing, hey, Caucasian brothers, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love, we all the same. But I just want to say this. I don't know if anybody ever heard my poem. I'm not going to say the whole one here, but I said in white neighborhoods, and listen to this, Cam, because y'all know it to be true. I said white neighborhoods got neighborhood watch. But black neighborhoods, they got shh. You a bitch, you a snitch if you run and tell the cops. That's not, something's wrong. That's not adding up. That's not adding up. In our hood, we rather not speak truth and keep letting our people get hurt. But in other people's society where their atmospheres, oh no, don't bring that here. And if you bring that here, we got people we're gonna tell. And they're not gonna get talked about. Nobody gonna talk about them. Ain't nobody people gonna be clapping for them. Because what did they see that they did? They got one of the wicked off the streets. But in the black community, it ain't like that. And it's the spiritual war. It's how they've been paying us. It's what these TV shows continuously showing us. It's nobody love us, man.
What it do, YouTube? I hope you enjoyed today's video. In my opinion, that was some crazy knowledge, you know what I mean? I always enjoy Oblock J Hood's interviews where he talks about King Von and some of the stories he has with King Von growing up. It's always interesting. I always learn something new. But yeah, without further ado, let me know what your thoughts on this entire interview and some of the stuff he said in the comments section. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to drop a sub because we are so close to 6K. And if you enjoyed today's upload, don't forget to drop a like so I know that you enjoyed it and I can post content more like this. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it. All these niggas act
extra. I just got some more bread. I just gotta flex.